All right. Um, hmm. So I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do here as far as BJ and mine's YouTube channel with the blind stealing the blinds. And I haven't been happy with the content I've put out. It's not very good. I've had some people who appreciated my candor, and that's great. But I want to be putting out stuff that is more than just my candor. I want it to be out there and helping others learn from my mistakes and learn from the things that I get right. And so I started thinking about this. It's like I'm not going to post like some depressive freaking post every week. Um, so thinking about what I could do, one of the things I thought I could do was that I could maybe do a couple of steak challenges. So what I mean by steak challenges, I'm going to challenge myself to go through the steaks and I'm going to record it. And I'm going to record the things that I learn while I'm doing it. And I'm going to record the mistakes that I'm making while I do it. So, um, so we're going to do a couple of them. One of them is going to be an online one where I'm going to start at 5NL um, and I'm going to move up every time I win 15 buy-ins, and I'm going to move down whenever I lose 4 buy-ins. So the goal is going to be to eventually get to 200 NL. That's a lofty goal, and I want to try and do it quickly. So I don't think it's going to happen quickly. Usually these things take time and effort, but we're going to try to do it as fast as we can, and we're going to try to make it as interesting as we can. So the other one is I'm going to do a live stake challenge where I'm starting at 1-2, and the goal is going to be up to 5-10 within 6 months. So that's the goal. That's what we're going to try and do. And in a moment here, we're going to look at my online results for this month so far, which I don't have a lot, but we're about to crank it way up. So one of the things that's important here is that in October, I'm going to be too busy to do this. Literally, October will be a poker-free month for me. I'll be taking a break from the blind stealing the blinds. BJ has some very fantastic and interesting co-hosts set up for that week and that month. I mean, and I'm looking forward to hearing them and looking forward to hearing the blind stealing the blinds without me. We'll see what it sounds like. It's sure to be entertaining and probably very educational. So let's take a moment and I'm going to go into shared screen here so we can look at some of my stuff going on here. So here in the month of September, this is all 5NL, 6 max. Move my face out of the way. And you can see that, we ain't made much money, but on the positive side here, we are in the green and, we are actually doing pretty good per big blinds per 100, with 10 of them, almost 11 big blinds per hour, per 100, I mean. And, we're up 3 buy-ins. And if I can knock out 12 more, I can move up to 10 and now. So when we take and move over to our graphs, we can see that, I'm doing pretty good here. My money won at Showdown is doing all right. Could be a little better if it's not a lot of variance, but a little variance hit there. And my red line is fairly flat. I actually don't want my red line being flat. I'm going to do some work to try and get this going north also. One of the things that's often said is that if you increase this, you decrease this blue line here, which is your money won at Showdown. Big blinds won at Showdown. But my hope is to keep this up where it is and get that red line up a little better. So one of the things that I have going on is that I have a tendency to call too many hands at Showdown. So what we see going on here is that I have, at least for the moment, I seem to have fixed that, and we want to keep going in this upward trend here. So, we've found where the fold button is and we're using it a little bit. And that seems to be helping, my green here. So I don't have much more to add about this. I do have a tracker for live play, and I'll put out a video on that here very shortly. Um, like I said, here's the goal. The goal is to learn as much as I can while doing this and pass that information on to others. Um, and I hope people enjoy it. I'm not going to be your typical poker vlogger, because quite frankly, there's a million of them, and 999,000 of them are better than me. So, but I'm going to go do this a little bit, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to sign off now. Thank you.